Welcome to the Wellness Challenge for 2021. This is the modified version of the same 20-minute yoga flow. Using a chair for those people that don't want to take their shoes off or maybe don't want to get down onto the floor and onto a mat. So we'll be using a chair today, so you can just find a comfortable, sturdy chair at home. I'm starting seated on the chair. My feet are flat, my knees are bent. I'm sitting up nice and tall, using my own core strength and my own posture, not using the back of the seat. I'm just going to take those hands, bring them to rest on my legs, just taking a moment here to focus on the breath, making sure that we're breathing from the bellies, that we can feel that belly rise and fall with each breath. Take a moment just to pause, to close the eyes, to clear the mind, to think about our goals and set an intention for the class today. So maybe our intention is to breathe a little bit deeper, hold those stretches a little bit longer. What are our goals for the new year? How are we doing with this challenge? Nice deep breath in. And exhale, open the eyes, drop the hands down, loosening up the upper body, just roll those shoulders backwards. For 2. And 1. Good. Loosening up the hips, the lower body. We're just going to take the body and circle it here on our chair. Good, opposite direction. And back up to the center. Drop those hands down. Good, and we're gonna lift that right arm up, sweeping those left fingertips to reach down to the ground. Good, swaying in the breeze, reach it over to the other side. Good, one more time, swaying in the breeze, right arm up. And back over. Good, back to the center, sweep both arms up. Inhale. And exhale, we're gonna do a little twist to the right, bringing that hand to the outside of the leg and grab the back of that chair if you're comfortable. Good, sweeping back to the center. Inhale. And exhale, opposite direction. Bring that hand to the outside of the leg and grab the back of that chair if you're comfortable. Good, sweep back up to the center. Exhale, take those arms halfway down for me, flip those palms up, tip those fingers to the floor. Good, you can tilt that chin up if you're comfortable. Good, turning those palms to face the front, reach those arms out, interlace those fingers, putting some space between the shoulder blades, press out for the back of the hands. Good, open back up, lift that chin and chest. hands down to the front, palms facing the front, down to the sides, reaching and stretching those fingertips to the floor. I'm gonna inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, turn my palms down, press back as I lean forward again, nice and slow, bringing that belly down towards the legs, lifting, reaching and stretching through the top of the head, all the way down for those fingertips. Good, 2 more breaths here. And back to center. Good, I'm gonna take a nice big breath here. Step my right leg all the way out to the side, pointing my toe towards the wall. I'm gonna turn this back knee in. So the toe and the knee are pointing towards the side. So depending on the foot flexibility here, your hip flexor, you can keep that knee in close to the front leg or step it back further. So again, listen to your body, whatever's comfortable for you. From here, I'm gonna sweep those arms up. Good, bringing those hands back to heart center. If you're comfortable, you can add in a twist. Inhale, on the exhale, I'm just gonna rotate those hips so I'm looking back towards the front. I can stay here or I can deepen that stretch, taking this front elbow, I'm gonna lean it down, I can touch the front leg or even go a little lower and hook that elbow to the inside of the knee. I can look down at the front foot, look to the side, or open that stretch further by looking up towards the ceiling. Good, look down at that front foot, nice and strong for that core, lift up, look back to the front. I'm gonna take my back hand to the chair, this hand's gonna come out, I'm gonna rest it on my hip. So sitting up nice and tall, feeling that stretch, you can stay here or you can challenge it further by lifting and hovering off that chair. So again, whatever's comfortable for you. I'm gonna inhale, on the exhale, press that front heel, the back toes into the ground, lift and hover over that seat. Good, bring it down. Take this front hand, use it to sweep that back leg up. Nice and strong for that core. Inhale, on the exhale, we're gonna stand up. Good, from here I'm gonna walk all the way around to the back of my chair. Using that chair for balance, I'm gonna step the legs wider than the legs on the chair. Setting up for my warrior position, I'm going to take the toe that was just pointing towards that wall, I'm going to turn it. Again, I'm going to put a little bend in that knee, wherever is comfortable for you, as long as you're not pressing that knee out over the toes. I can let go of that chair, rotate the hips and the shoulders to look straight ahead, and sweep those arms up, warrior one. Good, from here, I'm going to rotate the arms down, reaching out over the front leg, reaching through the back. Good, looking out over those front fingers, warrior two, keeping those arms parallel to the floor. Good, flip that front palm up. Reverse the warrior, so we're going to reach for that front palm, come back and touch that back leg. Again, I can tilt that chin up to the ceiling. Good, reaching back to warrior two, working that flow, open the palms up, sweeping that back hand around, sweep back up, warrior one. Good, warrior two, connecting those movements together. Good, front palm up, reverse. Good, slide back into warrior two. Open the palms up, bring it back around, and sweep. Good, bringing those arms down, finding that chair if you need it for balance. We're gonna straighten the front leg, again, as straight as you can without locking the knee. Walk that back leg in closer. Again, I'm making a triangle with the legs. I'm gonna reach down just to the top of my knee. I'm gonna hold it right there. Again, if you're comfortable with your balance, let go of that chair, take your shoulder, open it up. Keep that arm, that hand in the same plane as the body, reach up, bringing that gaze up to the ceiling. Good, bring that hand back down to the chair for balance, strong core lifts. Take that back leg, we're gonna bring it up to meet the front foot. And we're gonna turn to the side of the chair. I'm gonna take this outside leg away from the chair. I'm gonna take my toe touching the ground, lining the bottom of the foot up with the outside of the leg. Again, I can keep it here, or I can lift it up, staying under the knee joint, even with the calf muscle not pressing into that knee joint. So again, choose your level. I'm gonna lift one arm up. Good, going into that tree pose. You can hold on to that chair if you need it. Maybe test your balance. Maybe lift that second branch up. Again, find your focal point, maybe something on the wall, something on the floor at home that helps you balance. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, bring that arm down, fold the knee in, and step down. Good, from here I'm gonna walk it back around to the front of the chair and have a seat. Again, open those palms up to the front for me, sweep the hands up, inhale, exhale, turn, press back, lean forward. Good, back to the center. Switching sides, we're gonna step the leg out. Toe pointing towards that opposite direction, that knee is gonna fold in. Again, that knee can be close or further back, depending on your flexibility, and each side may be different. Looking straight ahead, sweep those arms up. Palms together at the top, bringing those hands back to heart center. Rotate back to the front. Again, you can add that dip if you want to. Front elbow comes down to touch the leg, or maybe hook to the inside of the knee. Again, you can look down at the front foot, off to the side, or turn that chin up to the ceiling. strong for the core lift. Rotate back to look over that front leg. Back hand's gonna find the chair, front hand's gonna find the hip. So again, we can stay here nice and tall for those shoulders, or make it more challenging. Inhale, exhale, lift, and hover over that chair. Good, release. This back hand's gonna come back, sweep that back leg up. Good, inhale, nice and strong for those legs. Exhale, lift up out of that seat. Good, walking to the back of that chair. Holding onto that chair for balance. Step those legs wider than the legs on the chair. Rotating that same toe off to the side again, putting that bend in the knee where you're comfortable, not pushing it out over the toes. Again, you can let go of that chair if you're comfortable. Shoulders, hips, everything looking straight ahead over that front leg. Sweep those arms up, warrior one. Good, rotate the hips and the shoulders, bringing those arms down, looking over those front fingers, warrior two. Good, front palm flips up, reverse the warrior, reach back, touch that back leg, lift that chin and chest up to the ceiling. Good, sweep back down to warrior two. Opening those palms up, just connecting it together. Sweep this back arm around. Lift back up, warrior one. Good, release, warrior two. Front palm up and reverse. Good, slide back down into warrior two, open the palms, bring it back to the front, sweep back up, and release the arms down. Good, as we sweep those arms down, that front leg is gonna straighten. Walk that back heel in closer, check our position with those feet, making sure we're making a triangle with the legs, reaching down just to the top of the knee, holding onto that chair for balance, or use it to help open that shoulder up, lifting and reaching, keeping that arm into the same plane as the body. Good, holding that triangle. And if it bothers your neck to turn that long up to the ceiling, you can look straight ahead or look down at that foot. Bringing that hand back to the chair, nice and strong, lift up. Again, bringing that back leg up to meet the front and walking around to the other side of the chair. Again, using the outside leg away from the chair, bend that knee, turn, rotate it open, lining it up with the bottom foot with the leg. Again, you can keep that toe touching the ground depending on your balance, or slide it up, even with the calf staying below that knee. Sweeping those arms up into tree. Again, here we can test that balance, see if we can just hover, knowing that chair is right there if we need it, or we can sweep it all the way up. your level. 2 more breaths. Good, arms down, find that chair for balance. Take that knee in, step it down, and once again, walk it around to the front of that chair. And have a seat. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice big breath in for me, reach up. Exhale, release. Good, reaching, stretching those fingertips to the floor. Lift that chin and chest up, squeezing for those shoulder blades. Good, bringing those hands to heart center. Tip that chin down, stretching out the back of the neck to touch the tops of the fingers. Inhale, exhale, lift that chin up nice and slow. Pausing here, eyes open or closed, to come back to that intention that you set. Did you breathe deeper? Did you stretch longer? How's your body feeling? Again, use this time for yourself to calm the mind, to come back, to listen to the body, to listen to the breath. Good, one more time, drop the hands down. Inhale, reach up. And bring those thumbs this time to the forehead. One last cycle of breath here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. And everyone, namaste.